Hello Pilipinas, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, and OFWs worldwide. Kumusta po tayong lahat? Masayang-masayang tanghali ngayong nag-uumapaw na Miyerkules na to. Ako'y sobrang excited sa ating topic at sa ating speaker for today. Pero bago ang lahat, ako po si Mami Bernz, ang home voice ng Pilipinas, and you can check my profiles din po para sa ating mga intentional parenting talks, no? So ngayong hapon po, hindi ko napakakawalan pa ang ating kasama, si Mrs. G, si Mami Nel Gillesania. Hello, partner!
Hello, partner! Magandang hapon. Magandang hapon din sa ating mga viewers and listeners. Thank you for joining us again. And again, this is a very exciting afternoon. Parang pa-excite yung mga episodes natin, Mami Bernz.
Oo, napapanahon at saka alam mo, nag-e-evolve ang mga kasama nating mga magulang talaga ngayong pandemic, no?
Yes.
Non-stop ang learning.
Today, hindi pa magulang ang ating kasama, pero he has already brought together parents to, create a better future. Dito ako believe sa taong to. He has a very beautiful mind. And when he have this vision, he makes it happen. Action taker siya. Idol ko to. Bonggang idol ko talaga to, Mami Bernz. I really claim na siya yung isa sa mga tinitignan kong tao these days. And I am really excited to welcome him here in our show. So, Mami, do the honors of welcoming our guest speaker for today.
Yes. Ang ating guest speaker for today, isa lang naman siyang Filipino entrepreneur, social change maker, award-winning marketing expert, and of course, dahil nga award-winning siya, sa dami ng nasi-share niya, syempre public speaker din siya, no? And ang recent award nga niya is yung Asia's Most Outstanding Young Marketer of the Year, no? Nitong 2019, no? Tapos siya din yung founder din siya, tsaka siya yung chief visionary nung nakikita nyo last year na New Bold University, no? So, nakikita natin na kung paano ang nag-e-evolve ang mga magulang, no? So, hindi pa man siya magulang gaya nga ng nasabi namin ni partner Nel, pero nakikita natin kung gaano kalaki ang kanyang heart, no? At isa pang nakakatuwa, kung naririnig nyo na yung goodwill, siya din ang founder nun. So, sobrang alam natin na yung ating topic for this afternoon ay talagang siya lang ang dapat magsalita nito, no? And hindi ko na patatagalin pa. Let's all welcome Ralph Layco. Hello, Ralph!
Hi! Hi, Bernz!
Hi, Ralph!
Hi, Nel! Good afternoon po sa ating lahat, sa mga ating viewers. You guys are looking blooming.
Thank you.
I need that.
And thank you very much for having me this afternoon.
Ito yung mga panahon na kailangan kahit nasa bahay ka, no, a touch of lipstick or lip gloss will do, 'di ba, no, Nel?
Oo, ma-expire na
ring light. Nakakatulong ang ring light.
Yes, totoo 'yan. Para mas mukhang you also feel good kasi tayong mga nanay, no, pag mag-aayos din. Ayan.
So, I'm so happy. Alam niyo ba kung nasaan si Ralph? Nasa dulo siya ng Pilipinas.
Dulo ng Pilipinas.
Totoo talaga yung Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao natin, Mami Bernz.
Oo, at lahat ng OFWs, makikita at nakakausap tayo.
Yes.
Ayan.
So, please comment below if you have questions nga pala, even along the conversation with Ralph. This is going to be a very interesting episode. So, be with us, okay? So, first is, okay, that's you na, Ralph. I'll give the floor to you.
All right. So, again, good afternoon po sa inyong lahat. I'm here to basically just share what happened to me ngayong pandemya. Feel ko kanya-kanya tayo ng mga survival stories, no? Kanya-kanya tayong mga perspective, ano nangyari sa atin nung hindi natin makalimutan the moment our president said na we're going to have a lockdown. Parang those moments are so visceral, so vivid. Kasi nung time na yon, dami nating takot. Kasi parang ang uncertain, bigla para tayo na sa movie. No? Tapos, after that, we were in our homes. Ako, nangyari sa amin, nalaman ko yun. Talagang sabi ako sa sister ko, kasi that was the time, Mommy Bernz, saka Mommy Nel, na dapat we're going to set up School for Parents Live in Manila. Kasama si Anthony Pangilinan at saka si Marisa Laksa at saka yung ating mga coaches from the Love Institute. 3 weeks na lang, mangyayari na, andun na yung team, tapos Nel will also be there and some of our NBU friends will also be there. Biglang nagkaroon ng lockdown. So we have to fly back. And then parang biglang nagunaw yung mga plano natin. Ang dami natin plano for summer noon, for NBU. Bigla siya nagunaw. And then, going back here, I think there's a few weeks, parang feel ko lahat tayo nasa depression or tulala stage, no? Parang ano na mangyayari? Okay? Tapos so first weeks na yun, kumakain tayo ng ice cream, nanood lang tayo ng Netflix, we're trying to appease ourselves. However, after nung time na yun kasi, parang sabi ko, hindi na pwede magbumukmuk lang tayo. And after nung nilift na yung lockdown, para siyang survival game. What will you do? Ano yung gagawin? Para siyang Hunger Games. Diba? So what happened is, there was an attempt, ito yung School for Parents, one that was referred to kanina. Dapat sana siya maging live in person, maging event. After nun, dahil hindi siya natuloy, sabi ko, let's do the online version of it. Kasi, hindi nagtatapos yung ating mission. Nagbago lang yung ating method, yung platform, pero yung mission natin to help parents, kailangan tuloy pa rin. The reason why we wanted to create a school for parents, even po, hindi pa ako parent, is because one of the things that limit us from evolving is because our parents have impacted us in one way or another. Kung anong limitations ng ating mga magulang, naging limitations din natin. If we empower the parents, we also empower the children. So sabi ko, hindi lang education, or hindi lang school ang makakapagtulong sa ating mga kabataan at saka sa ating lahat, kundi if we help the parents become stronger parents and more empowered and conscious and katulad ng sinabi nyo kanina, intentional parents. So, ang nangyari is, tinuloy namin. Sinabi sa akin na, uy, baka hindi matutuloy, baka hindi pupunta yung mga tao, hindi sila game sa online na version ng School for Parents. I was almost sold to that idea. Baka hindi nga, walang ang pera yung mga tao ngayon. Pero sabi ko, wag tayong mag-assume. Baka that's not true. Baka they're just waiting for us to tell it to them na kailangan natin ng School for Parents. So with the help of the Love Institute, nagsama-sama kami. We launched it for 4 weeks. Nagkaroon kami ng ads on Facebook. Tapos kinampaign namin. And then this is what happened. This is the poster, no? Join the new generation of empowered parents. So imagine natin, what if we have 8 weeks, meron tayong weekly module na i-upload sa Facebook group at sa Teachable platform to teach you about the 8 big lies of parenting. Akala natin tama pala yung pagpaparent na we own our children, but that's not true. We are just guides to our children. Tama ba na we predict kung anong gusto natin maging future ng anak natin na kailangan ganito yung kunin nilang career? That's not how it should be done. The right way is to help them amplify their strengths. Yun ang job ng mga parents. So, ano ba yung paraan ng pagka-communicate sa mga bata? Especially nowadays, paano ba natin handle yung ating mga bata at children given na we are in the 21st century na madami tayong gadgets na ginagamit? Ito mga bagay na to, hindi tayo nagkaroon talaga ng proper education for our parents. Sabi ko, ipagsama-sama natin yan at the weekends, yung mga coaches natin who are some of the best parenting experts will teach you the principles kahit you're still planning to be a parent, kahit you're an existing parent, and you just still have small kids, kahit na you already have grown kids, we are teaching you, School for Parents will teach you the principles of parenting because kahit anumang edad, the principles of parenting remain. So tinuloy namin siya and right now natapos na tayo sa 12 uh, two seasons, no? 2 batches ng School for Parents at a total of 130.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you very much, Mami Bernz. 130 parents from across the country. We have people from Davao, Cagayan de Oro, Romblon, Cebu, Manila. Sabi ko, wow, grabe si God. Kasi hindi niya man tinuloy ang School for Parents in person. Pinagsama-sama at unite tayo through online. So ngayon we have 130 and yes, Mami, Nel? So yan yun. So yan yung School for Parents. Itutuloy ko na ba yung goodwill na part? Or
Yes, go on. So, aside from School for Parents, very busy tong si Ralph eh. Meron pang madami ang mga binubuo. So, kaya nga sabi ko sa'yo, Mami Bernz eh, kakaiba tong taong to eh. Parang wala siyang tulog, pero sa totoo lang, he also takes care of himself, his spiritual side, his well-being actually. He's a holistic person. So, if we can just pick his mind how he do these things, diba? Bongga na.
Thank you, Mami Nel. Pero that's what I'm inspired also by people like you is because kanya-kanya kasi tayo ng galing, kanya-kanya din tayo ng gift sa world. And I see this as my contribution, as my gift to the world na at the end of my days, there was a School for Parents because I didn't choose na matakot ako, may magagawa ko sa kamay ko, like Mami Nel, sa kanya mga projects, mga passion projects. Mami Bernz, itong ginagawa mong online day, kasama si Mami Nel, itong online homeschooling advocacy. This is her gift.
Totoo. Yung bang tipong kahit pagod ka, no, hindi mo namamalayang pagod ka kasi you're doing what you love eh. Kumbaga nag-stand ka ng ground mo na this is not really, your life is not just about you. Pero it's a greater calling mo kasi eh. No? Kaya it will just come out na lang talaga. And dun nga ako na, sabi ko nga kay Nel, walang ibang pwede mag-discuss nito, Ralph, kung hindi ikaw.
Wow. Thanks, Bernz.
No doubt yun. No doubt yun.
What's good with Ralph? What's good with Ralph is he always thinks of how to make this world a better place. Parang yun yung niya eh, yung central niya mission niya. Kahit na isipin mo, naisip niya pati parents kahit it's not his personal journey yet. But he wanted to create a better future for my kids, your kids, 'di ba? So kasama 'yun sa tinatry ni Ralph na maging mas maayos. Actually, I signed up for School for Parents because I believe tama rin yung if you're unempowered and intentional parent and you know what you're doing, your children will be a better fruit of what you are doing at the moment, 'di ba?
Actually, aligned na aligned, Ralph. Kasi ang advocacy is magagawa, building the Philippines by building the family. Ang advocacy ng Sulit-Tipid at Pinoy homeschooling. Kaya yung sinasabi mo kanina na dapat maintindihan at matanggap ng mga kananayan at katatayan na ine-empower natin ang ating mga anak, we do not own them. That's the first road talaga to be intentional. Na you will open them the opportunities to grow, no? Tapos guide ka lang talaga. And yun nga, kung bakit siya align sa STPH, it's because ang STPH kasi, it's most of the time, Ralph, kasi 'di ba ang homeschooling ginagawa ng mga, may mga sinasabi, may may kaya talaga. If you're going to look at the history of it, kasi galing siya sa ibang bansa. Pero how are you going to do it ng Sulit-Tipid at Pinoy na pamamaraan ng homeschooling? Yun yung advocacy. Kaya sobrang as I am listening to you, pati yung iba mong lectures kasi nakikita naman na talaga kita. Sabi ko talaga kay Nel, kailangan si Ralph mag-discuss nito. Yun talaga yun eh.
Tapos ngayon, tingnan mo lahat. Dati, homeschooling is like for a niche. community of
Yes.
parents. But now it's like we're all going to be homeschooling parents.
Binalik talaga sa atin eh. It's like a blessing in disguise na pinaintindi sa atin na, o teka, your family is your first ministry. Your family matters. Yun talaga yun.
And what's
Yes.
great about what you guys are doing, and that's why our parents who are following this, our audiences should realize is what you guys are doing is nation building. Because if we empower the basic unit of society, which is home, it becomes a ripple effect, eh. 'Di ba? Because
Yes.
they will also empower others.
Yes.
So, by cultivating, dahan-dahan, sabihin natin, ano magagawa nito? Ang viewers natin for this episode, ganito lang. Or yung ating number of enrollees, katulad sa amin is 130 pa lang. How can this be nation building? But remember, you made a difference on those 130 people. And that is
Yes.
already enough.
We're
Diba?
making
Yeah.
history. Yes, partner, di ba?
Napaka-powerful.
We're making history. Sobra.
Napaka-powerful ng sinabi mo, Ralph. Just a few people could already spread the virus. Yeah, the thing that you wanted to shower is the blessing na hindi pa nakikita.
Right.
Pero because we are trying to, yun nga, pinapanday natin yung future.
Yes.
So, future pa natin makikita yan. And what better way to contribute is to start it now. While
Parang
we
halaman
are,
eh.
yeah. So,
Diba?
I'm really grateful to have met people like Ralph na even if hindi pa yun talaga ang role nila sa buhay, but they are actually envisioning the same vision we parents have.
Our thinking. Yes.
Yes.
Exactly. No?
And
Yung-
one of our correct. I
Go
agree
on.
so much. One of our challenges is as creators kasi si Mommy Bernz and si Mommy Nell, you guys are creators, 'di ba? Pero yung
Yes.
biggest natin is first part, ang daming nagpa-follow sa atin, ang daming nag-engage. Pagka mamaya at the middle part, biglang hindi ganon ka intense as before.
Yes.
And that's where our mission is really defined. This
Yes.
part, katulad ngayon, medyo mahina yung ating enrollment for school for parents. Sabi ko, oh my God, ano bang nangyayari? Wala na ba talaga yung pera yung mga tao to enroll? Sayang yung ating mission. Tapos na-realize ko, 2 days ago, I'll be honest with you, Mommy Birds, Mommy Nell.
Yes.
Sabi ko, gusto ko tong 2 weeks na kasi, tapos the only enrollees namin is around 20. Ang goal is 100. Sabi ko, parang sarap bumitaw. Kasi bakit ko naman itutuloy ito kung nahihirapan na kami at baka kulang talaga ng tao. Pero sinabi ko, pinako ko na kasi talaga kay Lord na ito yung magiging mission na binigay mo sa akin.
Yes.
So alam ko na hindi mo ako pababayaan. So sinabi ko, biglang this morning, sabi ko na-decide ako na tuloy natin yung season 3. Gusto ko sana ituloy next year. So sabi ko, tuloy natin itong season 3. Baka kailangan na natin i-refresh yung communications kasi ang daming testimonials ng mga parents ng mga video. Ila-launch na namin siya. So sabi namin, kaya siguro kailangan dumaan tayo na parang hindi ganoon kadali, na hindi pala ganoon ka-effect, hindi pala ganoon ka alam mo yun, appreciated siya ngayon. But baka because kailangan lang natin i-change yung ating gagawin at pinapalalim lang yung purpose bakit natin tinutuloy yung gagawin natin.
Mas lumalalim lang talaga kasi you are allowed to go through itong proseso na tinatawag. Mas nagtitake, parang sa halaman nga, yung roots niya mas kumakapit.
Mas kumakapit. That's true.
Yes. Saka tama yun, Ralph. Hindi mo agad makikita yung bunga kasi nakakailang season ka pa lang naman sa NBU for Parents, di ba? So,
Yes.
you keep on doing it. Like what I've learned from you, di ba? Just be consistent with it. Makikita mo rin yun eh. Actually, itong group din ni Mommy Bernz, the Sulit-Tipid Pinoy Homeschooling, ganyan din yung struggle niya nung umpisa. As in, parang kung malalaman mo na yung kwento niya ng struggle ng group niya, and then it boomed into, nagulat na lang siya, naging malaki na yung group niya, and people are coming to her. Yeah, people are coming to her. Pero it took her years. It didn't grow overnight.
2018 kasi ako, Ralph, nagsimula mag-FB Live. And yun nga yung sinasabi ko. Naghahanap talaga ako ng kasama na, I mean, how are you going to do homeschooling na wala kang sariling bahay, naglalakad ka, or wala kang sariling sasakyan, no?
Right.
Tapos marami kang anak. Kumbaga, parang nasa iyo na lahat yung reason to say no to intentional
Yes.
parenting, to say no to homeschooling. But homeschooling is a lifestyle eh. It is actually an outpour of intentional parenting. So I started doing yung ginagawa ko sa mga anak ko, no? Kahit cartoon lang or mga do your own, yan. Simula talaga ako sa ganyan. And I have 4 kids kasi, kaya yon doon talaga siya nagsimula. Yung sinasabi mo, Ralph, na parang, ano to, 130 lang to. I also have this kind of Sulit-Tipid at Pinoy Homeschooling Online Summit. I started doing that in 2019.
Okay.
Wala masyadong pumapansin kasi online siya. No? Tapos, kumbaga ang tinitignan na homeschooling parang skeptic pa yung mga tao kung legal ba yan, pwede ba yan, mga ganyan pa, no? Or minsan maririnig mo, pang artista lang yan, ano lang yan, pang sa mga
Pamayaman.
Oo,
Yes.
pero ang ano mo doon, ang makikita mo doon is unti-unti naiintindihan na, ay, oo nga, no? Pag nagsisimula ka sa pagkain ng bata, hanggang doon sa pagkain, biglang, uy, teka, kailangan pala, bit-bit ko na siya, kaya nagkaroon ng baby wearing, hanggang sa, unti-unti napapansin mo, even the education itself, gusto mo, intentional ka na. Unti-unti na niyayakap mo na yung intentional parenting, which is also being tackled in NBU. Kaya talagang nung 2000
Aligned. Very aligned, actually.
Kaya sobrang thankful ako na, ayan, dito tayo ngayon. Ito pa, voice of the parents, ang boses ng mga magulang, ng nanay at tatay, no? Talagang dito makikita, ang ano ko nga, gustong ko marinig pa nga yung how is your journey, Ralph? Kasi kahit hindi ka pa tatay, no, hindi ka pa magulang, paano ka nagkaroon ng big heart na yung attitude na ganyan? Biruin mo, yung maturity,
Where did you get that, Ra?
Oo, paano yun, di ba?
Where did you get the
Yes.
idea?
So, nako, sana hindi nag-go watch si dad ko. Pero I'm very, my dad is, by the way, very cool and very,
Yeah.
amazing dad, amazing person. He actually joined NB, nakilala niya rin sila Nel.
I can attest to that. It's cool.
Oo,
At yun pa si daddy mo.
naging estudyante ng NBU si dad. So, andun siya. He was one of the, in the audience. And then,
Si Daddy Hector.
with Daddy, yes, Daddy Hector. And my dad right now has a second family. I'll be honest, I'll be sharing, I'll be vulnerable. My dad has a second family now because my mom passed away 10 years ago. And then he got married 5 years ago. It was not an easy transition. Actually, it was a big family problem for 2 years. I actually got to only talk to my dad again 3 years ago. And meron na siyang anak ngayon na 2. Kasi kami magkapatid, tatay ko, kaming sa family namin, 2 kami magkapatid, si Kay Layco. Yung pangalawa, kilala ni Nel yan. So, lalaki
Okay.
and then younger. So, Ralph and Kay. Sa bagong family, meron ng pareho din yung template. Meron din siyang panganay na lalaki at saka pangalawa babae. Ang cute. Mga kapatid ko yun. I love them so much.
Yeah.
There's a problem in the past. And I don't blame my dad because my dad was able to provide for us, and my dad was able to nurture us to become really like who we are right now. However, sabi ko, I know that if I could also, kasi sa akin kasi I'm really frustrated, bakit hindi na-achieve ng tao yung kanilang fullest potential? Tayo, si Nel and kayo Bernz, kayo, you're now bold, you're very, you're driven to do something, you're trying to umalis sa society of what they think about what you're doing, umalis sa kanilang expectations. Ngayon, kina-question kayo, you guys are creating stuff even though it's hard, even though it's difficult. And that is how it should be. But for me, I felt the reason why a lot of people are not achieving their fullest potential is because number one of the educational system that we have, because we're taught to be employees, we're taught to follow a template, and
Yes,
that
yes.
has been around since 1900s until now.
Oh.
That's what we call
Same lang.
the yes, Nell, Mami G.
Same lang din nung pinag-uusapan namin sa homeschooling. I love it. I love the alignment.
Yes, diba? That's what we call the factory model of living. And that
Yes.
is not the only template we should live on. There's a different template. And that template is totally new, and that's what we can build together. People who are conscious and awakened somehow. Parang ano nga, parang sa red pill and blue pill sa Matrix, diba? We're now taking the red pill. It's a totally different way of living. And that is about creation. How can we now, as parents, for me, yung naging dilemma ko is, bakit hindi empowered ang iba the way I am empowered? So, school, and second is the parents. So, I have friends who are government employees and amazing to be in government. It's form of public service. But the reason why they chose those jobs is because yun ang sabi sa kanilang parents nila. However, deep inside, like sabi, one of them, ang ginagawa niya is, gumagawa siya ng interior design, pero hindi niya magawa yung interior design na yon na passion niya. Ang ganda ng kwarto niya, ang ganda ng pinapadesign sa kanya ng mga living room, but he cannot go full bloom because he's really, really scared. Because sabi ng parents niya, safe sa government.
Yes.
Diba? So sabi ko, wow, even though ang ganda ng intentions ng parents natin, they're amazing people. That's why our parents talaga, we love them because they have the best intentions for us. But they were not empowered to make us fly because of their own limitations. Kung anong tali nila, yun din ang tali na binibigay sa atin.
Parang Mulan,
True.
tago ang chi.
Yes! Diba? Parang Mulan nga, diba? So, kailangan na natin ikat yung buhok natin ngayon.
Actually, nung napanood ko
Yes.
yun, yung Yet Here I Stand. Feel na feel ko yun.
Nakakatuwa, no, Mami Bernz, kasi kanina nang pinag-uusapan natin yan, yung how big an impact a parent can be to the lives of the children and the children after us, di ba? Nakakatuwa talaga yung mga sinasabi na align. Kahit hindi pa parent si Ralph, I applaud you, Ralph. You already know yung idea how to become a good parent, and I'm so happy that you actually started this community of parents also, empowering the parents, making them realize napakalaki ng role nila, hindi lang to provide, hindi lang to guide, but of course more than guidance kasi yung sinasabi na natin ngayon, di ba?
That's true. And yes, Mami Nel.
Syempre, makukulangan na kasi tayo ng oras eh. I want to move on to the other communities that you have built. Oo. Kasi mamaya na naman, mauubos na naman oras natin.
Okay, let's continue. We have other na business. This is during the I'm going to share yung contacts nito during the pandemic. So we have the lounge at saka si Macho Mucho. Actually, the lounge, Nel, we closed it yesterday.
Oh.
And it's just only a year old.
But you are doing home service, right?
We're doing home service. This is because of the pandemic. Wala pumunta sa mall ngayon.
The store lang.
The store. Pero we closed it for temporarily. So this one is what we did during that ECQ. Now, this is what's happening now, pati yung Macho Mucho. And sobrang bumaba yung aming revenue. We have to reduce our manpower, our team. It's really hard. So sabi ko, kailangan natin ng way to earn income. So I tapped local producers. So ayan, sabi ko, ang daming local producers natin kasi hindi ako makakuha ng produkto sa Manila eh. Hindi rin ako makakuha ng produkto sa China. Doon din tayo kumukuha ng mga produkto natin. Sabi ko, you know what, baka this is what the plan is. God wants us to believe in our local producers again because
Yun.
they're greatly affected. Bakit? Kasi yung
Yes.
kanilang mga pinuprodusan, yung kanilang kanilang clients ngayon na mga coffee shop, mga groceries, hindi nag-order ng bulk as before because nag-closean nga yung mga clients nila. So sabi ko, let's find the way. So kailangan lang nating, di ba yung mga turmeric, mga garlic chili
Yes.
sauce ng mga local producers natin, cocoa sugar.
Pinadalang kita niyan, Mommy Bernz, you know that. Ang goodwill.
Talaga? So,
Oo.
ano nangyari is,
She sampled the cocoa
ano kinain
nibs
ni Mami Bernz? I love cacao nibs.
and the
yung
Mount
coffee.
Apple.
So, ngayon, ang ginawa ko, okay, ang kailangan lang nila is ma-improve lang yung packaging and yung branding. So, this started after the lockdown. This was May. So, ngayon is September. So, 4 months pa lang tayo. But now we have a total number of resellers of, let's say, I think around 20 plus na. And right now also, we have a lot of customers across the country and people are saying, hindi tayo makakabenta ngayong COVID. May hirap magkaroon ng negosyo ngayong COVID.
But it's not true.
Saan ka magkahanap ng opportunities ngayon? But it's not true. It's only when we're resourceful. It's only when we fight for others and we really push and try to refine our product that it will work. So ngayon, ito yung mga products natin. We have, ito lahat to, puro sa kanto lang namin to ng mga packaging ito.
Kinikilig ako pag nakikita ko tong si Goodwill eh. Kasi alam mo yon, parang pwede mong padala sa ibang bansa. Yung itsura niya. Export quality siya eh.
Export quality. Basta masarap, basta mag-quality game
Ay,
kami.
nako.
So, nirepackage naman siya. So, ngayon, meron na rin ako.
Totoo kasi
Yes, ang sarap.
hindi ako makatigil-tigil kumain. Buti na lang, kahit ilagay ko siya sa gulay, hindi na ako nagkakanin ngayon eh. So, I have to cut down on my sugar. Si Sang-Sang ang tagabuhay ng gulay. Bawal na rin masyado yung alat. So, ayan. Ang
Ang sarap nito. So, papadalhan kita, Mommy Bernz.
Sige.
Oo, I can attest to that.
Ralph, kasi, alam mo naman, Sulit-Tipid at Pinoy. Ang gusto ko, syempre, yung value ng money mo, makukuha mo talaga. And at the same time, Pinoy pa rin.
Ang daming laman niya na. Ang tagal na sa akin nung Sang-Sang. Halos araw-araw kong kinakain, hindi yata maubos-ubos.
Yes,
I'm
kahit
not
konti
sure
lang
why.
sa tablespoon.
Oo, kahit konti lang. Tapos si Mount Apple, amazing, pwede mong itapat kay Starbucks. Yung brewed coffee, pwede talaga. Para siyang, yun nga, mountain, Highland coffee. Ganon yung lasa niya. Ako kasi talagang acquired taste ko na yung brewing eh.
Oo. May turmeric din, di ba? Tsaka yung
Yes,
moringa.
turmeric, sad to say, hindi ko pa na-try kasi na-order agad yung hawak ko. So, binigay ko na lang sa kanila. Naubos agad si turmeric. Yun. Pero all the products I have already tried, like the cocoa nibs. Si cocoa nibs, actually it's an acquired taste kung tutuusin. Pero, parang pinapalitan niya yung need mo for, the bad food, the junk foods. Alam mo yun? You need something to munch. Yun ang yun ang kainin mo. Makikita mo, hindi mo nahahanapin yung potato chips, hindi mo nahahanapin yung ibang, I'm speaking from my own experience kasi talagang lately, inaalis ko na yung mga, nung nagka-pandemic talaga, I honestly could say, yung husband ko na yung nag-grocery. Nung siya na nag-grocery, kung ano-ano na binibili, hindi na, alam mo yun, yung kung ano lang ilagay sa cart. So sabi ko, ayun, so I have to, stop this na. Sabi ko, ito na lang yung kainin mo. So ngayon, nuts and cocoa nibs na lang yung snack namin.
Ralph, may farm tayo ng Goodwill, tama ba? Paano?
Ayun. How is it from the farm ba ito to the bottles?
Okay, so I've been consulting for DTI for the past 4 years, 3 years when it comes to packaging, how to start a business. And I know
Yes.
these products eh. Sabi ko one day matutulungan ko mga to. Kaso nga lang, hindi ako nagkaroon ng opportunity. Kasi I was so busy with other things, with the current businesses na we're taking care of. Until this time na sabi ko, maybe ito na yung tamang time. So
Yes.
these are all DTI-assisted brands, no?
Ah,
And then we talk to them, to the producers, and we ask for a wholesale price. And
mm,
then we work with them to improve the taste. Kasi for example, turmeric, sabi ko gusto ko talaga merong paminta yan kasi that's the way talaga to absorb turmeric eh. So improved it, yung sangsang, sabi ko I want something spicier, let's try this kind of ingredients. Diba? Hindi naman
Quality
ako
control ka pala.
Oo, nakikisali. Yung mga
Ah,
producers ko sa
kaya
piso,
pala ang
tumataas naman yung kilay
sarap.
nila eh. Di ba? Kasi ano na ba itong alam nito? Pero anyway, sabi ko, kailangan natin masarap. Dapat yung pinakamasarap. Yung cacao
Oo.
nibs din, we improved on it. Nagdagdag kami ng mint, nagdagdag kami ng konting.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nakakatawa.
Yes.
Nakakatawa nga kasi when Ralph introduced Goodwill to me, syempre sabi ko I have to get hold of that. Na-excite ako. Kaso yung sobrang excitement ko hindi ko naman naintindihan yung yung paano yung shipping, everything. So now may resellers na dito sa Luzon. Yun yung nakakatuwa doon. Madali na natin siya ma-acquire. Kasi before, when we were just talking, it's from Jensen pa. And now that's here in Luzon. Napakadali nang i-order.
So,
Yes.
itong concept ng sa Goodwill, mga ilang years to, Ralph, bago mag-ano to, na-go, no?
Yes, Mommy Bernz?
Yung kanina, sabi mo 4 months, tama ba?
4 months pa lang tayo, yes.
Grabe. Ang galing, no? Pero ilang farmers, ilang ano, at saka ano to ha, for
Ilang reorders na rin.
boost ang local ano natin, ang local
Yes.
products natin, 'di ba? Which is kailangan
Ilang
ngayon.
families and parents, Ralph, ang natulungan ng Goodwill? If you have the estimate.
Right. So for example, yung turmeric na yan is coming pa from the women producers of Region 12. So meron sila isang grupo na naggumagawa yan sila. Sila yung kumukuha ng turmeric, sila yung nagdidikdik, sila talaga yung nagpo-produce. So that is, I think, around 20 of them, puros mga nanay. Tapos niyan yung cacao nibs. So yung cacao nibs, they're empty nesters. Yung creation nila to for 5 years already. Ngayon, first time na nag-expand talaga agad. Because of our demand, they hired 2 more people to help them create. So there's 5 of them na who's creating cacao nibs. For Mount Apo naman, I think we've already had around more than 15,000 sachets na napagawa. Hello?
Wow, ang galing.
Yes, 15,000 sachets. So there's around 80 families kasi ang na-affect ng Mount Apo na product. Yeah, that's 80 families from the Mount Apo Cooperative of Coffee Producers in Davao del Sur. And ayun, itong sangsang actually, to be honest with you, ang
What?
situation ng sangsang is yung producer naman nito, dati namin tong mabibigla ka, manicurista. Yes. Tapos yan, binibenta niya sa akin to, matagal na, Sir Ralph, try mo. Eh ako kasi, hindi ko magugustuhan yung product kapag hindi na taste ng iba. Kasi ako, nagpa-follow ako ng trend. Kung gusto mo, gusto ko rin. Diba? Para kung gusto mo, titaste ko bakit. Pero I need a social proof. Kung manood muna ako ng movies, kailangan ko tinan muna yung reviews bago ako magkain. So,
yes. Gets.
Ganon. So, nangyari is, nung time na naghanap ako ng product, naalala ko na na-enjoy ko naman yung sangsang. Pero pinataste ko muna sa iba, masarap ba? Tapos kung masarap sa kanila, masarap na sa akin din yun. Yun yung aking way for me to enjoy the product first. So, ngayon, meron na siyang sariling mga tagagawa ng sangsang. So, meron na siyang negosyo ngayon. She's not working for us. She stopped working nung nag-start kami order, nag-stop na siya nag-work sa amin. Sabi ko, it's okay. Finally, you're an entrepreneur. So, nakakatuwa lang, nakakatuwa.
Mas gusto ni Ralph yan, you start your business.
Oo, at
Yes.
saka ang binigay mo, Ralph, hindi lang yung produkto eh. They know the product already eh. Pero ang binigay mo sa kanila is opportunity na,
Totoo.
alam mo yun, i-upgrade yung pamumuhay din nila. Ganoon na
Yes.
yun, nagka-platform na, di ba, na ganoon, out of their
Amazing, di ba?
Yes.
Tapos wala ka pang family sa lagay na yan, ganyan ka
Wala
na
pa akong anak.
Ay,
Oo,
such a blessing.
Pagkukulot ako kay kay Nel, saan ba yan?
Mamaya, let's talk.
Usapan natin yan. Kasi malapit sa puso ko yung mga ganyan dahil syempre, part ng, madalas kasi pag titignan mo ang history natin, going back, hindi talaga natin pinagmamalaki ang Pilipinas, kaya nga kita mo ang environment natin, kalat-kalat, di ba? Kumbaga walang pakialam, no? Lumalaki yung mga bata na walang pakialam, kumbaga hindi masyado in touch yung papaano yung pagiging Pinoy, papaano yung sa kultura. So itong mga products na to, simula doon sa Moringa oleifera, kanina yung
Yan,
finilash
yung moringa.
Naku mga mami, sobrang powerful nito.
Oo,
Kasi
para sa mga breastfeeding mommies.
Oo. 'Di ba habang pwede to isama sa mga ulam, hindi pa nakikita. Ralph, pasuyo na lang yung yung
Yung
moringa.
moringa.
Oo. Yan. Bukod sa
Yan!
yan yun eh. Oh, 'di ba? Napaka sa atin ng malunggay.
Oo, nakakalbo yung malunggay ko rito eh. Pero ganun din yung malunggay, no? Amazing din. Kahit kalbuhin mo siya, buhay pa rin siya. Ganon siya ka-nutritious.
Ito yung story ng pagiging resourceful, Nel, at saka Mami Bernz. I-share ko lang ito. It's a very interesting story. Itong Moringa Daily. So we have a producer of the Moringa powder. Daily sila. So they get the malunggay alas 4 ng umaga para talaga makuha yung green na malunggay. And then ito mga bagay na natutunan ko lang din sa kanila para makuha mo yung moisture talaga na tama. So itong capsules na ito, this is an FDA accredited company from Surala, which is an hour and a half away. 5 times na akong balik-balik sa kanila. I wanted to know first if this quality, so tinake ko muna yung products for weeks. And then nakakatuwa kasi matagal na sila, 10 years na sila nagpa-produce ng moringa capsules, saka mga mangosteen capsules. Local producer to they export to Korea. Kaso nga lang, nangyari, dahil sa COVID, nawalan sila agad ng mga orders. And then, isang community ito, ito yung negosyo ng community nila na, kasi yung kanilang mayor dati, ito yung advocacy, gusto nila, dahil marami nga silang mga natural resources. Gumawa sila ng isang cooperative na FDA accredited na they have around more than 10 na mga employees. Sabi ko, nung pumunta ako, sabi ko, wow, pwede natin tong tulungan. Tapos noon, ibenta natin yung products nila. So ngayon, nag-apply na kami ng FDA para meron kaming FDA distributors. Pero right now, nagre-resell muna kami sa kanila. And then, pumatok. Sabi ko, diba, like, this is the thing about looking for resources around you. Meron dyang naghihintay ng mga producers na maniwala lang sa kanila. Oo.
Wow.
So kung sabihin natin na wala tayong product, wala opportunity dito, hindi ako naniniwala. Hindi ka lang naghahanap.
Oh, yun.
And you don't believe lang siguro doon sa kung ano yung meron pa tayo. Alam mo yun, meron na tayo but we are not that of a believer kung ano. Meron tayong ganong culture that we look outside the fence, di ba? So, nako, ang ganda ng realization ko sa sinabi mo, Ralph.
Yes.
Thank you. Di ba?
Paano?
Kausap ni Ralph, Mami Bernz. Dami mo
Ma
marirealize.
Oo. Nakakatuwa din 'tong Moringa kasi ang daming mga padede-moms na nanonood sa atin ngayon, ang daming actually as moms, we need this daily. Akala kasi lang natin sa kids lang, pero hindi natin puwedeng kalimutan din yung sarili natin na kailangan din natin talaga siya. Kasi kung meron 'pag hindi natin siyempre inalagaan din yung sarili natin, papaano din natin aalagaan yung mga anak natin, 'di ba? So,
Yeah. Share mo naman, Ralph, paano namin ma-acquire itong Moringa, itong Goodwill products?
They can go to facebook.com/The Goodwill Shop Co. Tapos niyan, meron kaming active na mga telemarketers who help you kapag may order ka, you wanna try it out, you can start with the 15-day supply, you can you can choose the 30-day supply or 2 months supply. Meron kami niyan, our staff will help you right away. At saka if you're also interested about Goodwill products, either to resell it or to buy from us, we have distributors. We will lend you kung sino yung distributor na pwede ka maka-order agad para same-day delivery or next-day delivery. You can message us. Just search for Goodwill Shop. Ayun.
Yeah, wait. Idadagdagan ko nga yung order ko. Papadala ko.
Yes. At saka mabenta siya ngayon. It's very, kung naghahanap ka ng product na mabenta, start with our distributors. Pwede kang maka-resell ng mga products natin.
Yes. Nakakatuwa. Nakakatuwa kasi, di ba, nag-umpisa doon sa problem. Kung mababalikan mo yung kwento kanina, Mami Bernz.
yes.
Nag-umpisa sa problema Sa, alam mo yun, feeling mo babagsak ka na. But, knowing Ralph, hindi gumigive up yan
Bangon ulit, yung talaga.
Bangon talaga.
To make bangon.
Oo, yung resourcefulness niya, that's just the tip of the iceberg. So, yung paano niya rin amazing kasi paano mo napasama-sama tong mga tao na to in just a matter of time. For other people, it takes a year, it takes a lot of months. But, you have this gift of hitting the iron while it's hot. Diba? Ang galing
Kailangan, or medyo talaga, hindi naman siya dahil sa talento natin, but because kailangan talaga, dami nag-a-ask sa atin So, kailangan talaga tayong maghanap ng paraan.
So, yun talaga yung motivation no? Yung the need. Pero at least, di ba, ang magandang takeaway dyan, you are pulled up by that adversity, not pulled down, di ba? Yun yung dapat nating tandaan mga magulang na when you hit the bottom, there's no way but up. Diba? And the story of Goodwill and NBU is actually an inspiration. Kung gaano siya up and down niya, doon ako natutuwa. Up and down yan. Kaya sabi ko nga kay Ralph, I will be your supporter all the way. Bumaba man yan, umakyat man yan. Nandiyan lang ako, Ralph. Medyo silent lang ako minsan. Pero,
okay.
Yeah, I will support. Kasi nakakatuwa yung vision sabi nga ni Mami Bernz, may puso. As long as there's the heart, the will to grow together as a community, not just yourself. Kasi yun yung problema ng iba. I just want to earn on my own. So you forget that you are not an island. Yun. So napakadaming takeaway, Ralph. Grabe, wala pa tayong 1 hour.
Actually, Ralph, what I can see is also favor It's actually a favor from the Lord din. Kasi nakita mo, di ba, parang ang dami na nagtatanong sa'yo. The minute pa lang na ang dami nagtatanong sa'yo, ibig sabihin, they trust you and they know that they can get wisdom from you. Alam mo yun, you cannot control kung sino yung taong magtitiwala sa'yo, di ba? You cannot even control kung yung oras, ano yung mangyayaring susunod, di ba? Pero yung paano mo siya nairaos na winner pa rin, alam mo yun. Kahit ba sabi mong the Goodwill is 4 months and BU is yung up and down niya, yung proseso mismo, mas lalong tumitibay. I think that's
Oo.
really a favor from the Lord na pag sinabi mo kasi you have the favor from the Lord, ibig sabihin, wala kang tinatapakang ibang tao, alam mo yung talagang nakikita ni God yung intentions mo din at the same time na hindi ka umaangat lang na
Yeah.
para sa sarili mo, kundi para dun sa community. Yun eh. Kasi tingnan mo yung sa NBU. Ang naisip, hindi pa siya magulang, pero ang naisip niya agad is yung mga, teka, paano yung susunod na generation? Kailangan ayusin yung pamamaraan ng pagiging magulang ngayon pa lang. Tapos tignan mo yung sa Goodwill, ang naisip niya agad eh, teka, paano, kapara na to, itong manikurista na to. From ang binibigay mo, it's buhay, no? Ang
Yeah,
binibigay mo,
he's spring
oo,
form siya eh. Ano ba tawag ba? Tama ba ako? Springboard. Springboard siya ng mga may idea na I'm sure these people has been holding that idea for so long. Ikaw lang pala yung sagot sa kanilang dasal. So, yun. Maaari ding
Naku, mamaya magsasanto na ako nito, Bernz at saka Maminel, ha? Thank you. But I will not take the glory for this. This is all because
yeah,
it's all God. I'll be honest with you. I'll never take any of this appreciation. I'm just happy that God is calling us, and you guys, it's God's also calling you guys for His greater glory. No?
Yun yung nakuha ko eh. Yun yung na-realize ko eh. Dun sa kinukwento mo, di ba? Yung simula sa manikurista, tapos yung ilang family, 80,000 families, yung sa mga kape, di ba?
yeah.
I mean,
But still, kasi if you didn't open your arms to
may choice eh. May
to the
choice
plans of the Lord,
Oo.
hindi yun mangyayari. So, in a way, it's a good plan na talagang pinush ka niya eh. I think what the adversities are just his way of pushing you. Baka kasi hindi mo pa napapansin, andyan na lang, di ba? Kakatuwa kasi ito yung panahon na ang daming nagda-doubt na sa sarili, Ralph. Kaya your story on how you rose from every adversity na pinagdadaanan mo, nakaka-inspire, nakakatulong sa mga taong sa tingin nila itong pandemya nito. Ito, 'di ba marami tayong naririnig 2020, please stop na. Alam mo 'yon? But we have to understand that life goes on. Time doesn't stop itself. So, thank you so much for everything that we've heard. Do you have any other thing that you want to add, Ralph?
First of all, thank you for having me, Mommy Bernz and Mommy Nell, and to all of our viewers who's watching. Ano bang gusto kong sabihin? Actually, kanina, what you said, Nell, gusto ko yun, yung 2020, please stop na. And actually, I had that kind of sentiment kasi talagang, wow, ang daming revelations this year. Para siyang movie na parang it doesn't end until the end of the year. Pero there's a quote ako na basa kahapon, guys, na talagang lalong nag-affirm on the belief that I'm seeing, and that is 2020 is really it's like an change of mind, change of perception. It's 2020 vision talaga. What really matters. Now
Yes,
we're being pushed against the wall, and people sees the gloom, but actually 2020 makes us see clearer what is really the true important things in our lives. And right now, I finally got juiced. Alam mo yun, yung parang pinipress ka na parang kang juice, orange juice, na you're being squished. And anong lalabas, yun yung what's true in you. And what's true in me, what do you stand for nowadays? I stand for empowerment. I stand for support. Even though yung kita natin ngayon, it's not malaki. Yung kita namin ngayon, guys, sobrang dami namin nag-close. We have six stores na close in the past 6 months. And I could see that as defeat, but I don't want to be defeated because I see it's the matter on how you see things. It's the story that's in your mind. Na am I defeated or am I going to create stuff, new things where we can produce hope? And people like you, Nell, and you, Bernz, you guys are hope purveyors eh. 'Di ba? Merong part doon sa movie na The Lord of the Rings na bakit pa ba natin 'to ginagawa? Hindi naman nga
Yeah.
tayo kumikita ng malaki eh. Hindi naman
Yes.
talaga 'to multi-million business. Bakit pa natin 'to ginagawa? And sinabi doon nung kaibigan nung lead character, sabi niya, but because we're the ones who push the good. And for those who push the good, we are the ones who push the hope.
And katuwa
Okay?
yun na.
So,
You're the one who pushed the
yes.
good.
So people are looking for hope. They're looking for the good in this situation. Let us be the light.
Yes, that's so true.
And that's what 2020 is about. It's about this time. It's the time for people like you guys to shine.
Yes, yes.
And you.
Thank you so much.
Actually, it's our honor to really have you here, Ralph. Kasi sabi ko na nga ba abot na naman ako dun sa point na nakanganga na lang ako. Nag-iisip ko ni sinabi ni Ralph. Ang lalim mo magsalita, Ralph. Pero alam mo yun, tumitimo eh. Yun yung kailangan natin ngayon. Alam mo yun, kailangan natin na huwag ka mawala ng pag-asa as long as you might never know. There are golden nuggets in the dark. So, hintayin mo lang makita yung kinang na yon, di ba? So, thank you so much
Thank you.
for
Thank
being
you,
with
Mami.
us.
Thank you, Mami Bernz.
Guys, please support Goodwill and
Yes.
NBU for Parents. After you've heard everything about the story of Goodwill and NBU, and NBU for Parents is actually parang offspring ni New Bold University. Am I right, Ralph? So
Yes.
parang naisip kasi ni Ralph yun na itong mga batang to, ang gagaling, gano'n, yung mga youth ng NBU, no, New Bold University. So, sa tingin ko, naisip niya rin yung NBU for Parents para maging continuous yung bold movement na yun, di ba?
Parang
And
Renaissance. Parang Renaissance yan eh. Di ba? No,
oh,
Ralph?
yan. Rainmaker yan si Ralph.
Yun. Yung pinaka-
Disruptor. Yan yung mga adjective ko kay Rap. Disruptor, bold, rainmaker, yan,
Nako.
believer.
Mamumulan na ako dito, Mami Nell. Oo. Pero thank you for that.
Ako pa naman, Ralph, hindi ko kaya sabihin yung mga ganyan kung hindi ko talaga, kilala ko ni Mami Bernz, kung hindi ko talaga nararamdaman, hindi ko kayang bigkasin. So, I am really glad and I am so honored na pinaunlakan mo ang aming imbitasyon kahit super busy ka. I know kanina nag-drive ka ng bonggang-bongga papunta sa para lang dito.
Alam na mga event natin ito.
Ganyan ka yung word of honor ni Ralph. So I'm so blessed to have known this man, and I hope you guys open the doors for the opportunity to know his brands, his products, the people that he is helping. Kasi nga he is not just working for himself, he's working for communities. Nakita niyo naman, na-inspire niya kami na yung nag-interview, kami pa yung na-inspire, di ba? So, ang ganda lagi ng conversation with Ralph, and I am so blessed to have known this man, and I want to pass on the blessings to you guys. So, support the communities that he has built and his advocacies. That's all that I can ask.
One more, ano ulit, saan makikita si Goodwill? Ano ulit so sa Facebook? Ano na lang ulit?
Yes, so they
Padiktik
can
ulit.
go to Facebook, sa Facebook, facebook.com. Sa Facebook, pwede kayong pumunta sa Goodwill Space Shop. So, Goodwill Space Shop, that's the main page. Actually, marami na dyan Goodwill Bulacan, Davao, Makati, Cavite,
Laguna.
distributors sa Laguna. So, ang mangyayari is, you can go to any of them. If you're from Laguna, you can go to Goodwill Laguna, or you can go to us para i-refer namin kayo sa kanila.
Yes. Basically, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And kailan mag-open yung NBU for Parents ulit, the enrollment?
Yes. Oo, sa mga parents natin, guys, we Mommy Bernz,
Yes.
because you haven't yet attended School for Parents, I will give you an access para you
Yeah.
can see what's happening inside School for Parents. Right now, we only have only a few pa who's enrolling. We've extended the enrollment, and it's season 3 of School for Parents. It's bigger. There's more. So we're adding new modules that is
Yes.
relevant to the ano ngayon, new normal. Uh,
Yeah.
so these are coming from their points of view. Those are for free. Uh, it's only 3,950. So sobrang mura, you guys. Come
Yes.
with your husband, with your wife, para dalawa kayo. There's weekly live coaching. And then what will happen is meron kayong access for all of these modules for 5 years.
Uy,
Wow.
Sulit-Tipid na yan. 5 years.
5 years
Yes.
plus
We'll invite parents.
1,500 lang yung down payment, guys. So, clearly, hindi kami nag-earn dito. But,
5 years yun
talaga, 1,500 yung down payment. You can pay after 4 weeks, yung remaining ng 3,950. So, sobrang wala na. Talagang game na to. Pasok na kayo.
And who are the mentors?
Yung mga mentors
Ralph.
dito. Ralph.
Who are the mentors for the NBU for parents?
Yes. The Love Institute. Check them out. The Love Institute
Love
is founded
Institute,
by
yeah.
Coach Maribel. So Coach Maribel is been around
You
for
know
25
her.
years. Yes.
Yes.
You guys know her, Bernz? Mami
Yes.
Maribel.
Yes.
Yes.
Amazing. Kahit anong sabihin mo sa kanya, she has solution. But she's like a Google of parenting, no? Pwede mo siyang tanungin and she can
Years
solve.
na,
Grabe yung
Oo.
wisdom.
Lagi ko napapanood sa unang hirit ba yun? Oo, sa unang hirit si Miss Maribel.
Yes.
Lagi siyang guest doon.
Sobrang tagal na. So, sabi ko, gusto ko siyang bigyan ng stage through School for Parents. And kasama yung kanya mga parent coaches. So, we have their Mami Aiza, Coach Aiza, and Coach Dan. Ang gagaling. Si Coach Dan para sa tatay. Para sa tatay.
True. Na-experience ko sila, Mami Bernz. I can attest to that. Yun nga lang, hindi ako talaga, pag Saturday talaga, napaka-busy.
So, kung meron kang time, diba?
Oo.
Si Mami Aiza naman, Coach Aiza, sobrang galing. Para siyang tita na pwede mo, para siyang co-mommy na pwede mo kausapin.
Yeah. I like Coach Aiza being the cool mom. Parang ganun. Parang na-envision ko. Ito gusto ko maging nanay someday. Very cool. Nakakatuwa.
Ang daming, ito na yung talagang panahon para iisip-isipin mo, mag-renew ka, tignan mo yung mission, vision ng family nyo. Ito yung time na talagang tignan nyo, i-reset yung relationship and at the same time, i-renew yung commitment mo dun sa relationship sa family, no?
Oo, dati kasi mag-asawa lang, ikasal lang, magkaanak, okay na yun. Now, we are in a new era. Yay! I'm so happy. I'm so happy we have you here, Ralph. And I hope I'm sure na marami ka na naman na-touch na buhay just by being with us for this hour. Thank you so much. Mami Bernz, what can you say?
Next week ulit.
Yun lang ang nasabi. Laging dito.
Okay, maraming salamat po. And susunod ulit na Wednesday tayo magkita-kita sa Voice of the Parents. Basta boses ng mga magulang. Voice of the Parents. Paalam!
Thank you, Ralph. Thank you, parents.
Thank you, Mami G, Mami Nel. Thank you, Mami Bernz.